2 summers ago, we came to know Hendersonville's own Effie Sahihi, watching her bake lovingly on the CBS reality show, The American Baking Competition. Well, Effie is still an attorney by day, but she's also teaching. And right now we're at Williams-Sonoma with Effie Sahihi in her class.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you, Miss Tawanda?
I am fine. It is so great to actually be on location somewhere with you, watching you teach others your love of baking.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's an honor, and this is my home. This is my element. So
well, I know
I'm
you
really
love
happy.
baking, Effie, but you bake for a reason, and you're teaching this grateful baking class. These folks have come out to learn about baking and sharing. Tell us about the Grateful Baking program here at Williams-Sonoma.
Yes, ma'am. It's amazing. So I've had a lot of opportunities to do different things that didn't feel right and didn't speak to my soul, my baking soul. And I love doing this because the whole concept is taking baking, and the idea of baking itself is sharing, right? It's a communal thing. We do it to share with others. So the idea and the concept of the Grateful Baking class is to learn to make something here and then take it, go home, bake something, bake it for a neighbor in need, for an organization, for a charity, for school. Just find a way to make what you learned and then share it with someone or an organization that you know will mean something to them. So the idea of taking baking and sharing it with others is manifested in this class.
Well, this is a great group of folks here who obviously love baking. I think some have taken your class before.
Yes, ma'am.
And today, what is it you're teaching them how to bake?
We are doing what's called a naked cake. It's a berry citrus naked cake, which is one of the hottest trends in baking right now. And the idea really is to build components, build flavor, put them in a cake, and then when you serve it, you actually are going to get to see all of the layers of the cake. And so people actually see the cake and the syrup and the frosting and the berries.
Yeah.
And it looks beautiful, but it's also very like chic and rustic.
Yeah.
And it's a much more natural approach to cake and baking as well.
I love it. Well, go ahead and continue teaching the class. And I am going to step around here and maybe talk to some of your students. You love this class and you love baking and giving. Tell us why.
I think baking just really is a good way to show somebody maybe kind of a kind thought when they don't expect it. This class specifically was a good way, I think, to introduce kind of random baking, maybe random kindness, something I kind of forget about sometimes, I guess.
Mike, so
Yes.
tell me why you love this class and why you like baking and sharing.
I've never taken this class, but I was quite interested in it, and I like the idea of the sharing or piece of baking and any food, actually.
I'm a school teacher. Actually, I teach Effie's children, and for 23 years, I've been making every faculty member a homemade cake for his or her birthday.
We're going to tell more folks about how they can get in on this baking and sharing concept.
Yes, ma'am. What's really wonderful is they actually will walk away with a fantastic mix. Williams-Sonoma has some amazing products that you can make quickly, and so there's no excuse. So you can take it home, make it, and once you get your feet wet, you take the classes, you take 1 or 2 products home, learn how to make them, test yourself out with them, share them, and then that way, every time you come to a class, you're building that skill set.
Well, I know Williams-Sonoma will be probably giving this, I think they did give their baked goods to Room in the end, and there's wonderful opportunities to take Effie's class that's going to be coming up. We're going to make sure we put all that information on our website that you can find out how to go about baking and sharing. This is a fantastic thing that you're doing for the community, and we thank Williams-Sonoma and all of you guys for coming out today.